Hey folks, Nas here. Today we're going to be talking about villagers. The maximum number of villagers you can have depends on your dynasty reputation. Up here in the top center, you'll see your dynasty reputation. The higher the value, the more villagers you can recruit. If you lose reputation while having the maximum number of villagers, don't worry. They won't move out. However, you will not be able to invite new villagers until you regain the lost reputation plus the amount needed for the next villager. Now this is only for early game when you're going through trying to recruit villagers, and you will know when you've reached the maximum number of villagers that you can have because it won't allow you to recruit new villagers. So you want to make sure that you're keeping your dynasty reputation up. If in order to lose dynasty reputation, you fail quests, you fail story events, or you steal items. Those are the three main reasons that you would lose dynasty reputation. So make sure if you're taking quests to complete the quest in the time that is allotted. So when you open your journal, you'll see in there where the quest at the top of the screen, it'll tell you a time limit. Now, your story quests have a much longer time limit than your side quests do. To increase your reputation, though, you want to complete tasks, quests, and challenges. This is the best way to increase your reputation. Now, children born in the village are also counted to the maximum number of villagers. Let villagers marry. To each house, you can assign a woman and a man, respectively. The additional 1 to 2 beds are reserved for possible children. If the age difference between the two occupants is less than 20 years, they become a couple after a few years and will have children. The smaller the age difference, the faster the wedding. As soon as a child is born, the mother will stop her current profession and take care of the baby for 2 years. She will be listed under the professions as being a mother. After the 2 years of raising the child, the mother will not take her job back automatically. You have to reassign her a job after 2 years. Birth control. If you're wanting to control how many children are coming into your village, there's a few things you can do. So, as a mother can't work for 2 years, you have various possibilities for birth control. Only assign either a woman or a man to a house. The drawback of this is that you need double the houses. In the later game, assign a man and a woman with more than 20 years age difference. If they have more than 20 years of difference in age, they won't marry, which means that they won't have children. Let children who are of age continue living in their childhood home. So once your children become 18, you can actually move them to a house of their own. So if you allow them to stay in the house, their childhood home, then all the beds are occupied and nobody else will have a child. Growing up. When children turn 18, you can assign them a different house from that of their parents and also marry them. If you continue to let them live with their parents, they can't get married or have children. Also, their mood will decrease. Furthermore, you can assign them a profession in the village after they have come of age, 18. They inherit their skill values randomly from their parents. Death. From their 60th birthday onwards, every inhabitant has a chance of dying. Therefore, you should have a thoroughly mixed age structure. If many villagers have the same age, several villagers might die within a few months and lead to a work capacity shortage. Villagers' satisfaction. You can take a look at the satisfaction of your villagers in the management display screen. You can press N on your keyboard to get to that. If the satisfaction of your inhabitants ever sinks to negative 100%, they will leave the village. So the satisfaction is the mood. The following factors can increase your villagers' satisfaction or increase their mood. Bigger house made of good materials, stone and limestone. You want to make sure that they have enough water, food, and firewood available. If they're married, if they have children younger than 18 in the house, if you have good events. Now the events are what happens between season changes. You'll get a special screen that pops up, and a lot of times you'll get a choice on there, and the choice can either positively or negatively affect your villager's mood. Also by fulfilling quests, challenges for a good king, and high dynasty reputation. Now these factors can decrease your villager's mood or your villager's satisfaction. Not having a house, missing food, water, or firewood, if their house is damaged, if they do not have a profession, if there's children living in the house that are older than 18, having bad events, so between the season changes, the events that happen, and fulfilling challenges for a bad king. These will all lower the mood of your villagers. When you're recruiting a new villager, don't forget to assign them a profession and a house so that his satisfaction doesn't decrease immediately. So as soon as you recruit a villager, you want to make sure to go into the management screen and find that villager and give them, assign them a house and assign them a workstation. That way, because their mood will immediately start to drop if you don't give them those things right away. Alrighty folks, appreciate you joining me for this today. If you found this little video helpful, definitely click that like button. If you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I greatly appreciate it. Helps the channel out a lot. You can also find links to my Discord, Facebook, Buy Me a Coffee, Reddit, and Twitter all down in the description below. So feel free to join me and follow me at those locations. And we will see you folks in the next one. You take care and happy hunting.